You are unique in your ability to step on the gas when you're in trouble, I think more than any other player. But you're also unique that you grew up in an area knowing the tragedies of war. How did that shape you as a fighter?
It's interesting parallel that you made there. It has probably something to do with, I guess, the ability to survive on the court. You know, being able to survive those particular circumstances of war that were, you know, tough for me and my family, but for everyone who was in our country. But it was one of these incredibly valuable experiences that have shaped, you know, me into the person that I am, you know, today. I think especially from the mental strength, never give up, fighting spirit aspect. I think that's, you know, those type of experiences in the past and the journey that I had to go through has definitely helped to, you know, make me more appreciative of things in life, more aware of, you know, where I am and who I am. But at the same time, things can change very rapidly, and we have to, you know, respect everything that we have and be grateful for that. But at the same time, it made me hungrier for success. It made me work harder because I, you know, literally had no support, so I had to, you know, create everything from scratch together with the closest people around me.
We noticed you had some philosophical differences with the music that was playing on the side of the court. It was very
No, I mean, I thought it was just the wrong moment. I mean, they started playing quite loud at the end of the second set, and then, you know, they kept going, and I asked the supervisor whether they're going to actually do something about it, because I asked the chair umpire a couple of times, and they didn't seem to quiet down, which they were supposed to. And I mean, nothing against them. It was just.
Would it be better if it was Angus Young playing, you know, AC/DC, Hell's Bells or something like that, or was it that? I don't know.
It was just the wrong moment, man. You know, just it's too loud.
I'd like to ask a technical question about your service motion. You've had different service motions during the past, partly because of stress, perhaps. It looks now similar to the motion that you've had at times when you've had great success, but the speed seems a little bit slower, the high 110s or so. You're getting a lot of free points with placement, but is it where you expect it to be, or is it still a work in progress?
Still work in progress. There are days where I'm able to serve, you know, consistently well throughout the match. There are days when it goes up and down, but I mean, if I analyze the matches that I had this week so far, I mean, I had lots of ups and downs with serves. And, second serves was you know, quite slow and double faults in some important moments. So I still trying to find the proper rhythm, you know, and surgery was not a while ago. So you know, that I did not know how impactful that surgery and the whole of the last 2 years period of compromising my service motion will actually affect the actual serve. But it did affect pretty much. So I had to find ways and alternations to, you know, to the actual motion. I had worked with Agassi and Stepanek at the beginning of the year on that, and then Marin joined the team, and then of course we're working on it. I know that the speed-wise is not up there where it was and where it should be, but I'm slowly building it. Obviously you can't have it all right away, but it is the most important shot in the game, without a doubt. So I know I can't serve like Raonic, you know, speed-wise, but I've been always a player that used the accuracy and precision more than speed. But I know I have, you know, a couple of miles more on my serve, definitely, you know. But it's just, I think it's a matter of the service motion and technique and the ball toss and so forth. So it's a matter of rhythm. But I believe that it will come together. Actually, in Wimbledon was really good. It was the serve was very accurate. It was giving me a lot of free points. And, because grass is obviously the quickest surface in sport, it's quite different on other surfaces. But I'm working on it, and things will come together, I'm sure.
Novak, if Roger wins tonight, it's going to be the same final like in 2015. In both of your lives, a lot has happened since then. So what do you think, how will you be different this time, 3 years later, if it comes to this final?
Well, I hope it will not be the same final for me, but we will, obviously, if we get a chance to play, we will play each other after a long time. We haven't played each other for quite some time, which is unusual because I'm used to playing Roger. Over the course of almost 10 years, I've played him so many times. Played him the most after the rivalry with Nadal, and he has influenced greatly. The rivalry with him and him personally has influenced my evolution of my game. So that would be it would be the greatest challenge in Cincinnati without a doubt in many tournaments, but especially here because he's been dominating this tournament historically, and he won against me several times in finals. So obviously he feels great in these conditions in this surface, but obviously he has to win his semifinals, and we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Couple more you want to do one?
Yeah. You were dominant there at the end of this match today, and we just talked about you kind of flip that switch. Did you make a conscious decision to go for basically the kill here just at the end of that match? Did you sense something there?
Well, in a way you feel the sense of urgency because there's not much time left. It's yesterday 4-3 in the third, today 4-3 in the third. I make crucial breaks, and but I wasn't just kind of closing my eyes and going for the shots. I was trying to tactically play smart and strategically play the certain shots that will put me in a better position than my opponent. When you play guys like Cilic and Raonic, you kind of have to be lucky to anticipate their serve, try to block it, try to put it in play, and again develop a point in a way which will allow you to win it. And today I made a passing shot down the line, which was quite awesome, and I was lucky to hit the line. That's what happens. That 1 point, one shot decided the winner of the match today. That's how close it was, and it was similar to yesterday's match. So not much has really separated us.
Last one, Karen.
So, well played with your comments on court about Goffin, and I'm just wondering if you would speak a little bit about him, because we don't
Yeah, I
get
think
to
he
hear,
deserves it, yes.
you know.
Yes, Goffin, I think he actually won against Roger the last time they played in London Masters World Tour Finals. He's very quick. He's one of the best movers in the game, very quick footwork, beautiful backhand, down the line, cross, he can hit it. It's just a great anticipation. He struggled also a little bit with injuries and consistency, dropped the ranking, but he, with his game, he deserves to be, in the top 10 of the world. And this week he's won against some great players, and he's showing, in straight sets against Del Potro and Anderson yesterday, which was quite impressive. And so, he can definitely, surprise Roger. Roger is obviously a favorite, but he has the game to win against him, and he has proven that in the past. And I think I've played against Goffin a couple of years ago here in the semifinals. I've practiced with him a lot. I know his game. He's a good guy, and as I said, very quick. It's finals for me. It's a sixth time that I'll try to win the title, and obviously this time, I'm hoping that I can get my hands on the trophy. I'll give my best, obviously history is also on the line, and I'm aware of that, and that motivates me even more.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.